Today we're going to take care of the wire harness. We're going to connect everything we can. So to start with, we are going to get the wires that goes this way here. We are going to just make the connection. Oops, sorry. We are going to make the connection with this little thing here, and then we are going all the way to the back and to the coolant, right? It goes to the thermostat and all that stuff. So we're going to go that way first, and then we're going to take care of the other ones that goes underneath, goes behind the engine. Let's do that. Okay. So one thing we need to do first is be sure that before connecting anything or going with those cables everywhere, we put them here where they are supposed to be. So in this side here, you don't want them to be under the coolant pipe, which is this hard line here, so they go above it. Yeah. And these ones here, which are the ones that goes to the bottom, let's click them again, and they go under this line here, which is the slave cylinder line. That's the line that presses when that has the oil in there when you press the clutch. If I'm not wrong, that's our video before the last one. Nice. So this looks clean. It goes over there, and then you see things start connecting in here. This connects in here. I know because I have all labeled. This big one also will need to go under this guy. So I put this all over that way in the engine. As you can see, we're gonna take that out. I was just like playing with it, trying to figure it out where that would go. Oh my gosh. There you go. That's so I know that all of this goes up here. This is under the oil line. To make my life easier, I'm gonna unbolt this guy here. All right, which is just working well for me. And also disconnect this guy, which I just connect to keep it there. And this big one we just connected, that's a disconnect again. Nice. So it'll be a little scary, but we are gonna make it, because I don't want to force the harness too much. And maybe have a, I don't know, some electrical problem, which is gonna be like hell. This EGR stuff I think is gonna be gone, but I'm gonna leave it here for now. All right. So this here will connect in there, which is working fine now. Clicked. This big one that this and that. This here I was saying don't know, but it is there. This goes to the fuel rail. This goes to the throttle body, which might be this one here or here. So I guess you can see that weird one goes in here. Super weird. Which is a sensor in there. There's another one that I mark as a B, which looks like this. This goes to the air conditioner, which is right down here. So I'm gonna remove. Yep, it's very tight. And the third one, which is this one, I believe that goes when the radiator gets in here. I believe that's in there. So nice. This side is good, and now we get a couple more. So we gotta go under this here. I have this thing here. I'm not sure how this is called. So this is a sensor. This sensor goes in here and sends a response saying how much air and all that stuff is coming in here. And instead we put this before and then the sensor on top of it. There's a little thing that we should put in there, but then it's something that goes like this. There, and there. It doesn't click. So all of those, they're very tight, but they don't click. Down here, can you see down here? There is one plug between, and I'm sure this water coolant lines, they go there. So it's right in there. This is destroyed. I really need to replace that. But yeah, that's it. One little thing I did was I put the two, the long one and the shorter one, I put both in the same support, so it doesn't move in here, and then it goes all the way down. And down there we have 3 plugs. I'm gonna try to get the camera there, but it's so tight. All right, so there are a few connectors. The left side, you see our oil pressure, and this is the green one. That was the green connector. So we're gonna put the connector there. Nice, and then lock it. It didn't lock yet. Then we have 2 more connectors. And we have on that side, one might be the oil temperature, which is this guy, and this one, I'm not quite sure, is right above the oil filter. So the oil filter is here, and that's there. So we are going to put the short one in here, nice, and the larger one in there. Yeah, there you go. Nice. And now we have the alternator, which is still need to tighten. I have no idea how we're going to accomplish that. There's a little connector right in here. Can you see? Here. We're going to connect it in there. and there's the ground. Where's this? It's right in here. Now the light is bothering the camera. Might be a 10mm. And that's pretty much it. This is going to, see this bracket in here? This is going behind the bracket, between the bracket and the rail, and behind this here also. So I'm gonna lift this, put down there. So now I got the connectors here, and there you go. Push. I wish I knew that before, so it would be much easier, but it's going to work regardless. Alright, so that's that. This harness had a couple of those clippy things that connect, just like this, right? So it connects and keeps it away from other stuff, from getting burnt and all that stuff, right? Okay, so battery died. I just want to show you really quick. I needed to take this line out, and I just disconnect this guy here real quick. So put that back on, put that line back in, and good to go. This is what we have for the night. We put all the wiring, we connect everything. I just put the ECU back in here. This is loose still, so we need to figure something out. I put this wire in there. I actually test fit the sway bar, and it was great. I installed this guy here, all the connector for the fuel injectors. They are there, so it goes actually behind the fuel injector rail, and it just clicks right in there, and the connector goes in here. Remember that ghost connector that I had here hanging, and I said I don't know? That's actually this guy here. So we're all good that way. That connector is there. I put this little breather in there. Not sure if I'm gonna keep that or not, but it is there for now. Yeah, so I actually could connect the ECU right now. I'm not gonna do that because I actually need to put a little loom this thing here in here. I just left it open because I'll need to tap in some of those wires, and I'm not sure which ones because of the AEM. And also this here is for the xenon. My radiator was here and all that stuff, so I couldn't do a very good job. Now everything is open. I can just put everything down there, so I'm gonna make it a little nicer. Nice. So this is it. I think this is ridiculous. I'm gonna take that out and do a restoring like I did on this guy here. I'm gonna do the same thing in there. I might paint blue, I'm not sure, or just keep it silver like this. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet, but that's not quite important because car is getting ready to run. I'm trying to make as many videos as I can So either me or you guys, you know, when you need something, you don't need to watch like a 1 hour video to know like how to do something. You just go straight to that little video and say, oh yeah, this is what I do here. So okay, oil pan is leaking. I will need to either drain the oil, take the pan out of there, and weld the little hole. It's very tiny. Or get a new oil pan, or go to my old engine, get the oil pan from there and put in this car. I feel stupid I didn't test before, but I would not imagine. And there's one more thing that I need to figure it out is, you see the air conditioner here. I have people telling me already that I shouldn't have an air conditioner, but I like to be comfortable. So I'm not sure if I can take that connector out of here and bend a little bit with a tube bender. Yeah, or not sure yet what I'm gonna do. So you better watch the next videos. So if you are not subscribed yet, subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell. Every time I make a video, you're gonna get something saying, hey, Marco's there again, watch his video please, and watch my video please. Alright, I'll see you on the next video.
Look past my face. Se status, amiris a McDonald's.